Okay, the combine is going on and there's a little bit of media availability, and Brad Holmes has been making his rounds, and he said something just today that was like, okay. He said the Lions won't be scared this offseason, won't be scared to acquire big talent, won't be scared to make trades. We're not going to be scared. And he was referencing his time with the Rams, specifically Les Snead for the last, I think it was 10 years. And he's like, we made crazy good trades, big trades, aggressive trades. You have to make something happen. And he said, we won't be scared. And so it made me think, that's really what we're going to do here. So if you look at him, he's walking around, and I'll get to some big trades that he's been a part of that we might be able to look at and see what he might do. So he's walking around the sweet villain thing. It's got the lion kind of in the background there. He's just walking around. Everyone's asking about it. He's not really giving a straightforward answer why he's, why it says villain or what the whole backstory is. Fine. It's sweet sweatshirt. So whatever. But point is, this dude's not afraid, and he's going to make some stuff happen. And I think for the first couple of years, he just had to right the ship, get, he said it. He took the roster down to studs, and now he has to, he's building it back up his way. And I think this is the year we're going to see some more aggressive stuff. We saw it last year, Jameson Williams trading up, going for him. He's really already been a part of 3 trades with more to come. Hawkinson in the division. Stafford, of course, and then oh shoot, what's the third one? I'm forgetting it. The other one, Stafford. I'm blanking. Okay, whatever. Let's go to. I'll think of it. You guys write it in the comments. He's been part of 3 big trades. Stafford, Hawkinson. I can't think of the third one. You guys write it in the comments. Okay, here's some big trades that he's been a part of. Remember, Jalen Ramsey to the Rams, 2020, 2021 first-round picks, and a 2021 fourth-round pick, and you get Jalen Ramsey. Really solid trade there, but, man, you give up a lot, right? So 2020, 2021. So then we know, come down here a little bit, this one. So you've got the first-round draft picks of 2021 third-round picks. So you'd have your 2021's shot. 2022 first round, 2023 first round. So they have some crazy stat. They haven't had a first-round pick or won't have a first-round pick for like 7 years. So he's part of this, of course. He's part of that one. Brockers, we get that one. That was no big deal. The Rams acquire Sonny Michel. And then look at this one. You forgot about the Von Miller. In the last year of his deal, they go and get a second-round pick and a third-round pick in 2022. So they basically have no picks in 2022. Remember last year they had like a 6th-round pick. So that's who he learned from. And he said, I'm different than Les Snead, but at the same time, he learned the aggressiveness. And you think about Dan Campbell with Sean Payton. This is, in the coaching side of things. Strike when you can. And Brad Holmes said that we're going to strike when the time is right. And I think this offseason, they see that the time is right. He's talked a lot about the defense. Of course, he's getting asked about the defense. And he's going, this dude is going to do some things. So one of the things I think he's going to do is add a piece on defense. When I say a piece on defense, what I'm talking about there is a impact player, whether it's via trade or via going up and really spending some money in free agency. And we looked at some of the top free agents on the defensive side of the ball, and there's no like huge names, but there's the D tackles. There's some things that we can do, and that's it. I keep hearing that Brad Holmes not going to do that. He's going to build through the draft. I think he's done that, and he mentioned how the defense, the cupboard's not dry, right, or bare, where the defense struggled, but at the same time, he said we drafted 6 defensive players last year. 5 of them were very good contributors. So it's not like, boy, we got to really fix the defense. Those guys are rookies. Those guys are coming up. So what we need to do is add a splash piece instead of, hey, let's go through another cycle of rookies, which we're going to do, no question about it. But we've got to trade for a more veteran guy, or we need to spend some money in free agency. And Brad Holmes is going to do that this year. I really think we're in for a incredible offseason because he knows, and we've been talking about it, we've got a little window here. You look at teams like the Rams, right? 2 years ago, you got Stafford, you got Cooper. I mean, the Rams are a great team. They've completely fallen off. So my point is the NFC, you've got the Eagles, And then you've got a bunch of teams kind of scattered at the top, like the Cowboys, right? The Cowboys, Vikings. Those are the good teams in the NFC. That don't scare us. Packers don't scare us. We're up in that cluster of good teams that can kind of, the Eagles are ahead of us, everybody else in the NFC, but there's a little window here where, hey, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself, but let's get to the NFC Championship game against the Eagles. See what happens. I mean, that's almost how it feels. And in order to do that, you have to get a couple players on defense, take advantage of this window that we have, and see what happens. And that's all you can do at this point. So to hear Brad Holmes say, we're not going to be scared this offseason, kind of makes me scared a little bit, because it's like, oh, dude, build through the draft, which he will. He knows long term, but he's got the support of the owners. It's time to go. You got Jameson Williams coming back. He was asked about that again. He's like, look, we've got a first rounder, like a new, fresh, additional first rounder this year in Jameson Williams. So a lot of things happening, a lot of good things happening. If anyone can still tell me the 3 trades he's been a part of, I can't think of it. I'm gonna go crazy. Hawkinson, Stafford, jeez, like a big trade. Man, I can't think of it. That's driving me crazy. Unless it's 2, and then I just forgot about it, and I just am losing my mind. So anyway, Craig and I are going to be going live a little bit more once he comes back. He had to take a break for a surgery, but once Craig comes back, we'll be going live more. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. In order to subscribe, all you gotta do is hit the red button there that just says that you're going to get our latest videos as they come out, because this offseason is going to be crazy. This offseason is going to be a lot of fun, and it's getting kicked off here. More videos to come on what Brad Holmes had to say, that and Dan Campbell. They both took the podium. That's what I love about these guys and the transparency. They actually talk. Why not? Why wouldn't you? You're there. You're going to get asked questions. It's easier to talk versus the Matt, the Matt Patricia. How can I not answer every question? How can I come up with a word salad in order to not answer this question? That was Matt Patricia. It's like, why not just answer it? I get you're not going to say everything. You're not an idiot, right? And like, you can still talk and not give away your draft secrets. And so Brad Holmes, this dude's he's got trades cooking. I know it. Whether he trades back, trades up, whatever it is, trust in him. Can't wait to see it. It's a lot of fun when your GM is good. I mean, how many times in the past as Lions fans do we watch the draft or whatever, and it's like, you try to talk yourself into it, but you're like, I don't really get that one. I don't get it. That's brutal. So we're on the right path. Brad Holmes doing his thing. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.